So in the classes we have to discuss about the OOPS concept, method overloading, overriding, thread, the exception. So all this concept we already seen. So now I want to discuss about one of the university end some question paper. So that is the first question is, what is the four pillars of OOPS? So this is the question which is asked in end semester. So this has to be taken as a 2 mark. So in this I want to discuss about what is the four pillars. So we have to see what are all the OOPS concepts we have, class, object. So these are all the OOPS concepts. But indirectly they have to ask the four pillars of OOPS. So what is this four pillars means? First one is encapsulation. So these are all the four pillars other than class and object. So encapsulation, polymorphism, and abstraction and inheritance. So these are all the four pillars of OOPS. So why we have to say that? So these are all the four pillars of OOPS means. So these are all the main concept which is used the code reusability. So once we have to write the code in our program, we not need to rewrite the program in the same concepts. So that's why we have to use the four pillars. So there's inheritance. So the inheritance we already seen about the features of inheritance. So in this inheritance we have to use either single inheritance, multiple inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. So these are all mainly used to code reusability. So this is the process we have to set that. This is the one of the pillar of our OOPS. So then abstraction. So abstraction is used to hide some essential details. So these are also we have to see about that topic very detailedly. So abstraction, when you have to given the abstract keyword in front of your method, so you need not to define that particular method. So once we have to give the abstract keyword in your class, so you not create an object for that particular class. So these are all the main important feature of our abstraction. And encapsulation. So that encapsulation is nothing but you have to use both the attributes and methods inside the class. So you have to use both the attributes and methods. At some time we have to avoid some attributes. So just we have to define our methods and we have to give some definition of the particular method and we have to track that method in our main class. So when you have to use that encapsulation, so you have to write both the attributes and methods inside this class. So this is encapsulation. You have to use both attributes and methods. So the next polymorphism. So polymorphism means you have to use the single object into many forms. So you have to use this as a main important things. So these are all the four pillars. So we already seen class, object. So these are also the OOPS concept. But the main importance given to the pillars for encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction, inheritance. So these are all the perform a main role in our OOPS concept. So that's why we have to see. So with the help of inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism and encapsulation, we have to write n number of codes and we have to reduce the lines of code and we have to access all the attributes and methods inside the other subclasses also. So that's why we have to set that. So it is one of the four pillar of our OOPS concept. So this is the one of the 2 mark and the next 2 mark is which is asked is difference between the bytecode and machine code. So this is also we have to see in first classes also. So what is bytecode? What is machine code? So bytecode means it is an intermediate level of code. So machine code means this machine code will be understood by the machine. So this is the difference between the bytecode and machine code. So bytecode will be converted during your compilation time. So that machine code will be converted into your running time. So this is the difference. So this is the intermediate level when you have to compile your program. Once you have to write the program, So once after completion, you have to compile that program. So during compilation, your program will be converted into a bytecode. So after running, it will be converted into a machine code. So this is the difference between the bytecode and machine code. Thank you.